policy issues and also pipeline regulation, public input as it relates here to Pennsylvania. Can you expand on that a little bit, please?
There's when Act 13 came through, there's definitely some regulation that ties to pipeline development, but part of Act 13 included a pipeline placement report, kind of best management practices. And as you see the pipeline development really increasing here lately, I do expect, and you hear some more talk from me about some more regulations being put in place. And as far as the public input, there's obviously a lot of public interest in that, and where the placement of it is, and a lot of concern over the safety. And part of our outreach efforts too is some of that education for landowners on where it could be and so forth. But I do expect to see, and we've heard some stuff lately about maybe increased regulation. Some of that also within, maybe John will touch on, is recommended practices or some of the best management practices that groups like the Coalition has in place. And that's gone a long way. I mean, early on in the play, we saw, and we have some examples where you see pipelines running parallel to each other. Company A, B, and C, 3 pipelines. Now they're commingling, or they're putting some of those gathering lines in places, together to minimize some of that impact on that.
And certainly from our standpoint, we welcome the public input. I mean, we're one part of the equation, so education is important. Matt talked about our recommended practices, and that's one of the things that sets the Coalition apart from others, is that our members getting together to go above and beyond what's required. For example, listing chemicals on Frac Focus, recycling the water. One issue that we do have from pipeline specifically is the delay in getting the permits. In Ohio, average permit process takes about 40 days. In Pennsylvania, it's well over 100. We have over 1,000 wells that are shut in because we can't get the gas to the market. If we can't get the gas to the market, that doesn't benefit anybody in this room or anybody in the United States. So certainly from a policy standpoint, we certainly like to see that time frame increase. Again, doing it safely and responsibly, but certainly increasing that time so we don't have the delays. The gas is no good sitting in the ground. I think we have time for one more.